Cornmeal.
What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so before yesterday's semifinals cup game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks, there was a competition that occurred between ESPN personality Stephen A. Smith and TNT personality and former NBA player Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a free throw contest, right? And I remember on I think it was an episode of Inside the NBA. Well, I think it was Inside the NBA. Stephen A. Smith was featured on here, something that we kind of hope wouldn't happen too often, but it's okay in this scenario, right? So, for the life of me, I don't understand why Kenny said that he would shoot free throws left-handed against Stephen. It was a free throw contest, right? Free throw shooting contest. Of course, Kenny Smith played in the NBA. I think it was for 10 years, from 1987 to 1997. Stephen A. Smith never made it to the league, but he did play basketball very, very, very briefly at Winston-Salem. Excuse me. A lot of people have a theory, and I agree with this. The theory was and is that Kenny the Excuse Smith put out there that he was going to shoot him left-handed so that he would have a built-in excuse in the event that he lost to Stephen A. Smith. Well, I mean, I shot him left-handed. That's the excuse. So if he wins, man, I'm so good, I beat Stephen A. Smith left-handed. You understand what I'm saying? I beat this dude left-handed. I'm righty and I beat him left-handed. That's how good my skills are. But if he loses, I mean, I give it to him, he won. But I mean, look, I did shoot him left-handed. I mean, we all know if I shot him right-handed, we all know what the deal was going to be. You know, I was 80+% in my career. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the great shooters. So we all know, just to deflate Stephen A. Smith's victory, in the case that he won, which he did easily. This was rather, I mean, it wasn't exactly a skills competition out there. It was really a bunch of old dudes. I think the youngest one is Stephen A. Smith. A bunch of old guys, a bunch of 50-year-olds. And matter of fact, what do you call a 60-year-old? I know octogenarians, 80s, in your 80s, nonagenarians, 90s, centenarians, 100. I think 70-year-olds are called septuagenarians. What the hell are 60-year-olds called? Forgot. But anyway, bunch of old dudes, you know, bunch of shoulder surgeries, knee replacements, big bellies. I mean, just dudes that ain't touched a basketball in a competitive manner for 15 and 25. I mean, just long time, you know what I'm saying? So compared to some of these dudes, Stephen A. Smith was, I mean, in better shape. I mean, we all know Stephen A. Smith has lost a lot of weight recently. You know, people want to say it was because of Ozempic, whatever. Whatever the case may be, he's lost a lot of weight. We know he was working with a shooting coach on that video he uploaded not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. What was the guy called? Lethal Shooter, Lethal Threat, whatever the hell his name is. Working with this shooter. And you can definitely tell that video was edited because Stephen A. Smith was doing a lot of bricking last night. A lot of bricking. Less bricking than Kenny Smith, but a lot of bricking to be shooting with his good hand. I give Kenny that. Kenny was shooting with his offhand, doing a lot more bricking, but Stephen A. was bricking like a mug. But he was the only one to make a three-pointer. I mean, Ernie, Kenny, Shaq, Barkley, all of them were shooting super air balls. One ain't coming nowhere near the rim. I mean, it was really sad, man. Really sad. But it was still more entertaining than that god-awful All-Star game we saw last year. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be more entertaining than whatever the hell they're trying to do with this tournament 14 crap. I'm not even watching that. The only thing I'm watching on All-Star weekend this year, only thing I'm watching is the three-point contest, to be honest with you. And if they got any eye candy in the celebrity game. That's about it. That's all I'm watching. But yeah, man, Kenny Smith always makes excuses. I mean, the biggest excuse maker in the world, man. And it's sad because he talks so much trash. You know, he talks so much trash, but whenever he loses, it's an excuse. You know, I had my coat on. I didn't have my sleeves rolled up. I won't shooting on my side of the floor that I like to shoot on. You know, this ain't my basketball. I don't like the feel of this ball. The light's too dim. The light's too bright. The ceiling too high. The ceiling too low. You know, it's always an excuse for Kenny Smith. Whenever he ain't doing well, it's an excuse. You know, hey, man, I don't like shooting the basketball on odd numbered days of the month. You know, I don't like shooting the basketball, you know, when the day of the week got too many syllables in it. You know what I'm saying? See, Thursday I'm good, but when you talk about Saturday, you know, I don't know, man. Those ain't good days for me. That's why I was bricking. See, it was too many syllables in Saturday. See, 2-syllable days, I'm good. But Saturday, every other day, I'm good. But it's too many syllables in Saturday. That's why. That's what he does, man. But anyway, I mean, didn't we all? I already knew, pretty much, that Stephen Smith was probably going to win. Because I'm still not trying. Like I said before, why would you shoot offhand? Why are you? I mean, that arrogant, or is it that a lot of people saying, you know, you just wanted to build an excuse? That's what I think it was. You lost a former NBA player. Think about this, y'all. Former NBA player, Kenny Smith, 2-time NBA champion, lost to Stephen A. Smith in a free throw shooting contest. Now, let's look at something here. If I remember correctly, Kenny Smith was like 86% or something for his career. 86, 87%. At least I think that's what he was, right? And I'm a little off, but he still was great. 83% for his career. 83% career free throw shooter. But I do see from 1992 to 97, the last 5 years of his career. Let me see if I can pull that up. He was 83% for his career. The last 5 years of his career, he shot 86% from the line. So this is a guy that tends to knock him down, and he was bricking left and right. Why? Because he's shooting. Matter of fact, he was airballing them. Because he's shooting the wrong damn hand. Why? So you lost to Stephen A. Smith in a free throw shooting contest. You ain't be able to live this one down, man. Charles Barkley and Shaq, all of them, Ernie, they're gonna absolutely flame, broil, roast this dude for the rest of his days for losing to Stephen A. Smith in a free throw shooting contest. Anyway, that's all I got to say about two guys.